It pleases me to see you join our cause, Soundwave. You have always been a trusted ally in the past. I am glad that they continue. Where is Zarek? Is he even still alive?
A better question is, where is Scorponok?
You are correct. A Titan should be much more difficult to hide. Tell me that slimy wretch didn't run off with my money. Where?
Lord Galvatron, look here.
There it is.
After all these cycles, I am finally free. Optimus Prime and Megatron together. Even after all this time, it's nice to know that I can still be surprised over the little things.
It's Galvatron and Nemesis Prime now. We've come for Scorponok.
Yes, I assumed as much. Why else would you be here?
You were supposed to have this finished.
Yes, and?
You're missing one small detail. Where is his head?
What game are you playing?
No games, I assure you. To give Scorponok the desired level of functionality, and given Cybertron's perpetual rate of increased resource depletion, the obvious strategy was not to build a new head from scratch, but rather to create the largest headmaster to ever live. I am Scorponok's head.
So, you finally managed to weasel yourself into my ranks.
Oh, please, Lord Galvatron. All I have ever wanted was to be a Decepticon.
I do not need another with ambition to rival Starscream's, especially one who actually possesses intelligence.
Wait, allow me, brother. Welcome, Decepticon. You now serve a greater purpose. Do you swear to follow the will of Lord Galvatron and Nemesis Prime? Great! Should you ever betray us, you know who you truly are betraying.
Activate Scorponok. We have a false god to kill.
This storm is off the charts.
There are no storms registering on the radar.
Look out at Icon and tell me there's no storm.
My point is, this storm is not naturally occurring. No data can tell of its formation, nor is it trackable, as if it isn't even happening.
So this isn't natural.
What is it then?
New problem detected. Large energy signature detected in Icon.
I can't find it.
Can't find what?
The golden disc is gone.
How much do you want to bet that Nemesis took the disc?
And that large signature is the Titan.
Well, that might be slightly troublesome.
Slightly.
We can take it down.
How?
The Ark. I wasn't able to make the Ark flight capable. Mostly because I spent the majority of my resources modifying the original design.
That's great, but it can't fly. So how do we lure the Titan here?
We go to it. Watch and learn.
What's happening?
We are going to war.
My brothers, the time has come to save our race. We shall march upon the Well of All Sparks, make the plunge down to the core of this world, and kill Primus in the name of Unicron.
For your efforts today, your loyalty shall be rewarded with a new home, a better world. The Autobots and Maximals will not see that paradise never come to exist. So all who seek to stand against us must die.
Look out!
Okay, which idiots have volunteered to die first?
Maximals. We will not let these invaders take our world away from us.
You will regret striking first and not finishing us off.
Maximals, open fire! Maximum ferocity!
It's only a few beasts. Put them down. More bodies.
Who are they?
They look like more Autobots.
Maximals, reposition to join with the Autobots. Don't shoot. We're on your side.
Friendlies?
Must be the Maximals we heard about.
That is correct. I am Optimus Primal, and these are the Maximals.
Not many of you, are there?
What's the situation?
Nemesis Prime and Galvatron mean to lead the Decepticons to the core of the planet to kill Primus.
They also may possess a Titan.
And we don't got no Omega Supreme no more.
Autobots! Stop the Decepticons no matter what.
So, they prefer a close fight. Let us indulge them.
Unicron is growing impatient. It is time.
I don't see why not. Deploy Scorponok!
This must be Scorponok.
Scorponok, transform!
It's too big. We're outmatched.
What is that?
Oh, it can't be.
Hello, Maximal and Autobot friends. The Ark is here to save the day.
It's bigger than Scorponok.
Scorponok is equipped with an innovative mass-shifting technology in case of situations like this.
Scorponok is growing.
Is that even possible?
I'm just gonna punch him really hard.
I have always wanted to be in a fight. I hope I kill you.
Scorponok tear! Scorponok rip!
Bring this abomination down!
Mainframe, get us back in the fight.
That will be difficult seeing as our defense systems are down. We have no weapons or shields.
What do we have?
Our map recordings remain intact.
Not helpful.
Gigawatt, take Hotshot and get these systems running again. Trax and Cliffjumper, get down there and help the Autobots. Mainframe, hold out for as long as you can.
Where are you going?
To piss off a Titan.
I always knew you were a runner, Rodimus. What is your scheme? You dare to attack your prime?
I will enjoy ripping you all to bits.
This guy is tough. Where has he been all this time?
This Decepticon was Megatron, now reborn as Galvatron.
Megatron, huh?
That makes this fight a lot more personal.
Brothers, rally to me.
We live to serve the mighty Galvatron.
Tesserus, playtime.
With pleasure.
Stand back!
I know you're here. Optimus told me where you were. He also said that you didn't like to be disturbed. Well, here I am, wishing I had any other option but to disturb you. I'm Rodimus Prime. The fate of Cybertron depends on you. The Decepticons have a Titan we can't defeat. We need your help. Cybertron needs you now more than ever. I don't have all day. And with or without you, I'm going back to fight and probably die with my friends. In a fight against Optimus. Oh wait, that's right. The precious leader you're sworn to fight for is a Decepticon. A traitor. He seeks to kill Cybertron at the core on behalf of Unicron. That's what we're up against. And if that's not good enough for you to get up, then you'll die just like all of us. But a coward. The largest of them all. Is that what you want?
What is it?
Finish this, Scorponok! You need to reach the core now!
Scorponok shall obey!
Please help. The Ark is about to be killed, and me with it.
Scorponok! Crash!
What? Another Titan?
Metroplex.
Scorponok, kill Metroplex.
We can't, Galvatron. Metroplex is too powerful.
He is nearly upon us. We cannot outrun him to the core. What would you have us do?
We need to fall back. Metroplex requires a lot of energy to activate. We regroup, and while the Autobots struggle for resources, we strike harder. They won't have him at full power if we do this. Then he can be defeated.
Very well, brother. Decepticons, fall back!
Where to, mighty Galvatron?
The Tiger Pax district of Iacon.
Yes, sir. To the Tiger Pax district!
These Decepticons scatter like cowards.
Where are they headed?
They said Tiger Pax district. Where's that?
The farthest, most northwestern part of Iacon, large enough to be its own city. Why would they head there?
Because it's far away from here.
They may have just accidentally given us an advantage. The well is to the south of here. If we can hold the southern districts, they won't be able to reach the core.
That don't sound too bad.
Rodimus, glad you and your friend can make it.
Not a problem. Come with me. I know the Autobots are used to the casualties of open war, and I know the Maximals and Predacons have been fighting for a while in the Beast Wars.
The Beast Wars were something entirely different. this felt different. Cheetor was killed by the Titan. There's nothing left of him to bury.
This is a different kind of war. The Beast War is from what I can describe as a series of skirmishes. What's different is you felt the deep, unmatched hate from the enemy. An enemy that's not trying to defeat you, they're trying to eradicate you and your way of life. That is the Autobot Decepticon Civil War. That is what I thought Optimus was trying to save you from seeing. The first battle is always the worst. After time, you get used to it.
I'm not sure we're cut out for this fight.
You survived. You lost friends. You will learn from this.
I don't want to.
I'll be honest. I was the same way when Optimus first led me. I know when it comes to open war, you don't feel fit. But I've seen the way your Maximals follow you. Whether you know it or not, they would die for you. Others would too, if they got to experience fighting alongside you.
What are you saying?
Optimus and Megatron had some of the brightest combat-oriented minds. Now as Galvatron and Nemesis together, they will be dangerous allies. I cannot lead the Autobots alone. I am not Optimus Prime. Nor am I close. I am not asking you to give up the Maximals, but I am asking you and your Maximals to join the Autobots. Help me save our world. Autobots, Maximals, my brothers and sisters in arms. I know many of you are confused. Many of you are angry. I am too. Optimus Prime has betrayed us for Unicron. He will fight to kill us all on Unicron's behalf.
Already Unicron has given us far more than we deserve. We owe our existence to him, and soon our very future. In order to secure that future, Cybertron must die.
We will not let them take our lives, our freedom, or this world from us. Not when we are so close to a free and secure Cybertron.
This is the fight of our lives. And we are not going to lose.
I don't know who this guy is, but I kinda like him.
Agreed.
This is the final push to make a better future. The final chance to save our race. The final fight to cement our legacy.
Well spoken, brother.
Words are meaningless if we cannot back them up. Unicron is already displeased.
He is impatient. To expect to have destroyed Cybertron on the first attempt is unreasonable. It will take a campaign, strategy, a series of attacks. Unicron.
My master.
I have heard your words, and you are right. A strategy is in order. What are your commands? To stop the Autobots and save your race, you will require the relics of the past. Acquire all the ancient Cybertronian relics, and use them to turn Cybertron against them. For example, you already possess the Matrix of Leadership.
Yeah, but it's pretty much just an empty shell at this point.
It is merely hibernating. I will bend it to my will. Use it as a foundation for a new matrix. A dark spark. Acquire the relics, such as the Enigma of Combination, Vector Sigma, and the Allspark. Vector Sigma we know where to find. But where might the others be? Off-world. The Enigma's last known location is on the colony world, Caminus. The Allspark I cannot detect. It hides its energy from me. Find them both. Brother, the Matrix.
The Dark Spark.
Long ago you sent the Allspark through a space bridge. The whole reason we went to Earth was to hunt it. But it was never found.
Au contraire, Galvatron. I don't believe it was ever there. I believe to find it, we must discover the point in space where all lost things end up.
Work, work, work. All I do is work. And they say dumpster diving isn't work. Garbage, they call it. junk. But if that were true, why are there so many treasures? Pretty sure this load is all trash, though.
Run the plan by me again?
This is guerrilla warfare. When the enemy tries to move through here, we hit them fast and hard, and then we run away.
Just us two, though?
With more bots on standby in case running doesn't go so well. Cards moving in past my position.
Keep quiet. There's Autobots lurking about.
How do you know?
They always are. Be ready for anything.
No turning back now.
I really do not like you right now.
You're on the left!
Bring them to me. I like new toys.
The Autobot is out cold, but this Maximal tried scurrying away.
No, we're all friends here. Why would I try to run away?
Why would you try to run away?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
Tesserus, what are you doing?
Making friends. Reaching the sparks and minds of our enemies.
That's weird. Don't do that.
At least, that's what I want them to think I'm doing, right before they die.
Not cool, man. I thought we were all having a moment.
You thought we were having a moment? No. You're stalling for the other Autobots to get into position to save you.
Did it work?
Now, you didn't doubt me, did you, Rat Trap?
We're surrounded!
Put down the rat and walk away.
Is there an alternative option?
No, you will comply, or you will die.
I think I'd rather just grind your friend into itty-bitty pieces and die a hero for Unicron's ascension.
Rat Trap!
Tesserus is too big to bring down!
It's never stopped us before.
You guys, keep pouring on the heat.
Get to your stations, everyone! The Heralds of Unicron will not let their timetable be delayed any further!
You think this whole expeditionary force will be successful? Seems like right here is where we should be pointing our focus.
You would think that? The DJD have been ordered to remain on Cybertron? Nemesis and Galvatron must do as Unicron commands? And turn their attention to the larger goal?
If you say so.
Kaon, are you disturbing the head of security detail for our leaders?
No, boss. Wouldn't dream of it.
Good answer.
Tarn, we've received a transmission from Tesserus. He's killed a Maximal, but he and Airwave are the last remaining, outnumbered by Autobots.
Kaon, hold down the fort.
You won't need me for the hunt?
Oh, this won't be a hunt. It will be a massacre.
Skyburst is down!
I'm gonna push towards Bulkhead.
Don't! That'll be suicidal!
If we're gonna bring Thesaurus down, we're gonna need his firepower.
Skids is right. We need Bulkhead in this fight. We will draw their fire.
I really don't like this plan.
Noted and ignored.
What are you scheming, Autobots?
Scrap! I forgot about Airwave.
It looks like the Decepticons are moving explosive charges.
I see what you're looking at. Do not do what I think you're planning on doing.
I'll be fine. A little dinged up, but fine. But this is how we take out Airwave and keep Tazarus from noticing our attempt to wake up Bulkhead.
I really don't like this plan.
Come on, Override. Now you're still in my line. Airwave!
What's this? A game of chicken? Even when you try to turn me into a hood ornament, you Autobots can't get the job done. Oh, fuck!
Ow!
Sandstorm, are you okay?
Yeah, I thought the explosive would have gone off.
They're designed to be highly resistant. Until they're primed.
You're taking too long with these Autobots.
I've already killed 2 bots, and another will be dead any second.
Come on, don't die on me, buddy.
Sorry, Skids. That was a rough one. I'll be fine, though. I'll be...
That's sad. Isn't that sad, Thesaurus?
So sad.
Now, where was that last Autobot?
Override to Autobot Command. We need reinforcements. Rat Trap, Skyburst, and Sandstorm are dead. Bulkhead and Skids aren't in good shape either. It's just me against Tarn and Tessarus.
Autobot Command to Override. Help is on the way.
I repeat, Tarn and Tessarus are here. I don't need help. I need an army.
And you're getting one. Optimus Primal is already en route.
Primal is coming.
Primal? How interesting.
Yes, interesting indeed.
Primal is coming, and he's bringing a small army to kill you, filth.
A small army isn't enough to destroy the Chosen Faithful. Nemesis Prime spoke to us via private communications before he ended his cover as Optimus Prime. He insisted the DJD lead the charge in recruiting the followers of Unicron, a small parasite growing from within the Decepticon ranks, of those who would serve Unicron over Megatron. After the Earthrise incident, the remaining Decepticons merely flocked to the strongest. Us. We have come too far in our actions and faith to die here at the hands of some Maximal and a band of rebels.
Tell that to Airwave.
Whose side are you on, Thesaurus?
Sorry, boss.
Anyhow, if Primal is coming, it would be better if you were dead upon his arrival.
I doubt I will survive this, but I won't make it easy for you.
Good sport it shall be.
dropped that sub.
We've killed enough Autobots to call this mission a success. There's no point in risking further damage.
You're not getting away that easy.
That was uncalled for.
Two more for the count.
Transform and get the slag out of here!
Are you alright?
Pretty banged up, but alive.
I'm glad you could all make it. Any later and things would have turned out a lot worse.
Don't thank us. Thank Primal. He put this team together.
I would, but he's gone.
He's what? Where'd he go? Primal?
Thesaurus! That hurt! I've heard you haven't been so talkative since the Titan battle some months back. But that your violent actions slay Decepticon after Decepticon.
You're pretty famous amongst the Decepticons for that.
I'm glad you haven't disappointed me, Optimus Primal.
What a shot!
Lord Galvatron, I thought you were preoccupied with preparations for your journey.
I'd heard the Autobot second-in-command was en route to engage you. Given the rumors of his aggression, I wanted to terminate him myself. Is he dead?
Nearly. The blast appears to have grazed his spark chamber. He will die soon.
Bring him back to base.
My lord, are you sure that's a good idea?
His ruthless aggression has unleashed a power that never existed in the Maximal Leader throughout the Beast Wars. It would be a shame to let all that raw anger go to waste.
What are you suggesting?
Just as Optimus became Nemesis, his namesake shall follow suit. Unicron shall have his third Herald.
Hey, Junkion, check out my new soccer ball! You wanna play?
What do you mean he's gone?
I meant it how it sounds. 1 second he was here, the next he was gone, vanished.
Find him!
We will.
I have brought Optimus Primal's life signature onto your feed, Rodimus Prime.
He's still alive. That's a start.
Might I add, this is the third time this month Optimus Primal has let his emotions run completely out of control.
I know. He can't seem to control his temper since he lost more Maximals. First Cheetor, then there was Night Scream, and now Rat Trap.
Rodimus Prime. Come in, Prime.
Cosmos, what have you got for me?
I got eyes on Primal. It doesn't look good.
What do you see?
Galvatron has him restrained and on display. I'll transmit the coordinates, but hurry! He doesn't look good.
Prime, don't do this. Stay behind.
We'll get Primal back.
I've been sitting out of this fight for far too long. I've seen Primal's anger consuming him, and thought as long as it was pointed at the enemy, it wasn't an issue in need of fixing.
We all saw it. We all did nothing. You are not alone to blame.
Look, if you think you're gonna go out there and play hero on your own, then you've got another thing coming.
I wasn't planning on going alone. I'm gonna bring as many as I can. Galvatron dies today.
How does it feel, Primal? To bring about the end of all you stood for, you must be feeling conflicted.
You don't really care how I feel, do you?
Merely curious since I have not experienced this personally. I wonder if Prime bears a similar sense of guilt.
It's very possible he does feel guilty, but...
He's come too far to turn back now.
Do you feel guilty? You gave your life to stop humans from reformatting Cybertron. Now here you are, working to destroy it.
The irony does not escape me, but Unicron showed me the truth. I believe in what we are doing.
Good for you. That belief may be all that saves you from the battle to come.
The Lesser Prime makes his entrance.
Surrender, and release Optimus Primal.
You are a fool to come alone.
You think I came alone?
Do you really believe I am?
I'm not that stupid. Release Optimus Primal. I won't say it again.
Once was enough. I'll kill you.
Something is wrong here.
Call your Autobots. Let them feel the consequences of my rage, just as you are now. You were always the Lesser Prime. You were never worthy. Nemesis baited you, simply to pass the time. You were his pet, his entertainment. He didn't know how long it would be until Unicron's final solution would be ready to enact. So he was bored, pretending to be a reluctant leader with only a limited strength. I look back now and see how obvious the act was, and I wasn't even with him every day.
If you're trying to hurt my feelings with Nemesis's deceptions, I'm over that already.
My point is, you are an idiot. An idiot to think you were anything more than a challenge to stay in character. An idiot to think yourself a prime. An idiot to stand as a leader. And an idiot to challenge me now. With or without your Autobot friends, your life will end here today at the hands of Galvatron.
I'm strong enough to admit I can't take you alone. Smart enough to admit when I'm outmatched. And patient enough to wait for my Autobots to take positions while I'm taking a beating from you. Autobots, recover Primal! I showed you mine, now you show me yours. Where's your reinforcements? Or was that a bluff?
You want to see my reinforcements?
Your arrogance is unwarranted.
You stand before the third Herald of Unicron, Nemesis Primal.
Optimus!
It's Nemesis!
Optimus! What are you saying?
What are you doing?
I've been freed from the constraints of my imprisonment.
Primal gave chase to my Decepticon forces alone, where he was quickly defeated by me. I could have let him die, but to waste the rage you've allowed to fester in him would have been unforgivable. Then I made a plea to Unicron that he liberate him as he had us. Primal didn't even try to resist. He simply asked Unicron to take the pain away from losing Maximals.
He would never do that!
He's not lying. I begged for the pain or my life to end. Either option would have been acceptable.
Unicron removed all the emotions from him but his anger. He's incapable of caring for his former Maximals. Thus he can see them die without his own dismay. Even dispose of them himself if need be.
Optimus, I hoped you were just angry. That you just cared too much for your Maximals. Now I see you're just selfish. All you cared about was how they made you feel, and not their own well-being. You're pathetic.
I'd be very careful with what you say next. After all, you wouldn't want to disappoint your brothers.
Back away from him, you filth! Not like this.
Ironhide!
Primal was not the only spark Unicron wanted. You see, he's not a fan of odd numbers.
No.
Silence. Unless you want your head to roll as well.
Go to hell.
This planet is hell. Unicron offers us paradise.
I know what will show you the truth. You will be brought to Nemesis Prime. We're going on a field trip.
Cosmic to base.
This is base. We read you.
The rescue was a failure.
A failure?
How could you screw up such an important mission?
I can't believe this.
Primal has been converted like Megatron and Optimus were. He's a Herald of Unicron now.
A third one!
Both Rhinox and Ironhide have been killed. Rodimus Prime has been captured.
The mission wasn't just a failure. Our whole resistance is now. Without a leader, it's only a matter of time.
No Primes, no Primal, no Magnus, no Jazz, no Ironhide. We're doomed.
You said Rodimus was captured, yes.
Correct.
Follow them discreetly, find out where he's been taken, and from there we will launch another rescue. Only this time, we won't fail.
Get used to the ground. If you put up a resistance, it might become your permanent residence.
I can't believe that our sworn enemy, Optimus Primal, is now leading the Planeticons. My apologies, Nemesis Primal.
Just Primal will suffice. I have recovered the Enigma combination from Caminus with ease. To be honest, it was actually pretty easy. I seem to have missed something significant.
Unicron has reformatted Primal into his third Herald, and Rodimus is to be the fourth and final.
Yes, the 4 pillars to serve as the foundation. The 4 will be stronger than the 2. I am prepared to give my life in Unicron's name. There won't be any need for that. That's what underlings are for.
Rodimus here still has too much resistance in his spark to be converted. Beating it out of him won't work if he still believes in his precious Primus. I was hoping you could resolve this matter.
Zarak, activate the space bridge for Universe X3.
X3, sir? Why that one?
It's a good showing of what the Autobot resistance will do to our race. If any place would be eye-opening, it's X3.
Very well, my Prime. Have fun on your journey, Autobot. I'll see you if you come back. Did you catch when I said if? I said it to insinuate the possibility that he may not survive. I figured it was the most Decepticon thing to say.
I got that! You don't need to explain!
I think he's starting to accept me as a Decepticon. It's all coming together.
Welcome to Earth, Rodimus. Take in the sights. The destroyed buildings, the ravaged wastelands. It's all very good. It's truly a holiday destination.
Is this what's come of it after 60,000 years?
No, that space bridge we crossed runs a modified algorithm, not just to bend space-time, but to create doorways between parallel realities. This universe, X3, where the Autobot Decepticon Civil War destroyed the galaxy's resources until it reached Earth, where it slowly fizzled to a halt.
You're trying to save the war?
Brought an end to all life, Cybertronian and beyond. There are few survivors.
How do you know all this?
The Dark Spark, a tool of immeasurable knowledge and power, created by Unicron from the Matrix of Leadership.
You corrupted the Matrix?
Oh, please. It was nothing more than an empty trinket, a glorified paperweight. Oh, look! Locals!
Come and face me! Just two of you? It'll take more than that to bring me down.
You like our odds now, Prime?
I still think you can do better.
Is that?
Ooh, now for the fun part. Hey, Optimus!
What was that?
Optimus!
Contact. Autobot on the right.
Hold your fire. This one is with me. In fact, why don't you all come with me?
Where to?
To a universe rich with resources. I reside among one of many other realities in the vast multiverse. If memory serves me correctly, all of your counterparts are already dead in my world, and their energon allotment could be yours, free of charge.
Are you okay, Optimus?
Who are you? What is going on?
That bot with the black paint scheme is you. Another you from another universe. My universe.
Multiversal travel.
I'm Rodimus Prime, and I could really use your help.
I don't know how I could.
He's gonna drag me back to our universe to be corrupted by Unicron. My Autobots will be leaderless. I hate to ask this of you, but if you could lead my Autobots to salvation before it's too late...
Don't be sorry to ask. I'd be happy to help. I don't know the whole situation, but I'll try. Here, I am the last Autobot alive. There's nothing for me here other than fighting for survival.
My Autobots will fill you in on everything. Nemesis Prime will call for a space bridge. Run through and head west as fast as you can.
I like your plan, but it needs one adjustment. I'm getting us both to safety.
What do we do with Optimus?
Call it odd, but I'm not thrilled about seeing me die, even if it's not really me. Let him rot in this dead world. Wash your hands clean of this place.
That's good for us, if you got energon.
Goodbye, Optimus Prime. Got us some new recruits.
And what of Rodimus? Did you break his spirit?
I allowed him a conversation with Optimus Prime. Let the one bot he can't help, but need to seek guidance from, explain the terrors of their world. Maybe now he'll see how doomed our race will be, if he persists.
Is that what we were supposed to talk about?
Hop on, Prime!
Who is that?
Oh, that's just Prime.
You know where you're going?
Yeah, right through the wall. Rodimus Prime to Autobot forces. We need immediate evac.
Glad to hear you, boss. Cosmos already has eyes on you. Who's your friend?
He's got no identifying markers.
Long story short, he's from another universe, but I am currently hitchhiking with Optimus Prime.
Did he just say Optimus Prime?
Scramble, everyone! Recover the Primes by every means necessary.
I spot Nemesis Prime and Galvatron racing towards you.
We got company, big guy.
Ain't no way they can outdrive me!
Can yours open up?
Into a mounted gun. Not that.
This is gonna get messy.
You didn't learn from our last fight? You want more pain?
I'm a slow learner.
He's here. Veer off.
No! We can't let the Autobots have another Optimus. They cannot be allowed to have any hope.
Get him, kid! Great shot!
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Keep your current course of direction. If that's blowing your mind, what's behind you will shatter your reality.
I assume you must be the new Optimus Prime everyone is talking about.
You are Optimus, right? No surprise evil side, right?
I am Optimus Prime, and I can promise you this with certainty. I have come to stop Unicron once and for all, just as I have in my universe.
You've defeated Unicron?
Long ago, and under different circumstances, but yes, I killed the one from my universe. Now, I'd like to help you all by killing your Unicron.
I can't sit here and listen to this anymore. You two failed a simple task. Had I come along, it would have been a success. Don't drag me down into your pit of failures.
I thought the Heralds were formatted to have a unified vision. It seems Primal is more ambitious than I imagined.
He has a chip on his shoulder. He was a Maximal, now a Predacon, a beast. He's just an animal, and when he started acting like an animal, we snagged him up good. He will always be a failure. Like it or not, his existence will always confirm that now.
True. Unicron's vision has no place for beasts, nor will I allow it. But we need to recover before we lose the face of the Decepticons and those beasts. What do we do next?
Well, Galvatron, maybe we should look into who's spying on us right now.
Hey everyone, Kyle here. Just wanted to say thank you for watching Transformers Legacy. And if you happen to notice some interesting and unique pieces in this video and wondered where they came from, be sure to check out Big Dog Forge. It's an Etsy-based 3D printing shop that I run with my brother. We have plenty of things, such as seen in this video, a unique DC-17 for Transformers, as well as the computer table from the Axelon in Transformers Beast Wars. There are more things aside from these, and there's more on the way. So if you're interested, check out the link in the description below. Thanks.
Where did you two go?
Just to replace some old friends. Meet Jetfire, Drift, Ultra Magnus, and Wheeljack.
Actually, call me Slicer. New universe, new me, right?
I like it. Anyone else feel like a fresh start?
Nah, I like Ultra Magnus.
Your Autobot logo offends me. Change it.
I specifically ordered the both of you to never share space in the same room. Both your ambitions together are intolerable.
Yes, but well as I want nothing more than to be the best Decepticon that I can be, Starscream, on the other hand, here is like, I am now leader of the Decepticons every time you leave the room. It's totally different.
My business for being here is far too important.
Oh, for Primal, any fool would deem what he does important. An intelligent bot knows he merely assists the important.
Nemesis Prime, Lord Galvatron, I bring urgent news.
Yes, go on.
The Autobots appear to be moving in force. It's an old transport ship factory. They might be trying to get the Ark flight capable. But why?
Because they know what we're after to destroy Cybertron once and for all. Rally the Decepticon forces. We cannot let them find the Allspark first.
Which way is it?
It's just ahead, sir.
You know, you and the other Autobots don't have to call me sir. Optimus is just fine.
We'll try to keep that in mind, sir.
Was your Optimus really that formal?
Yes and no. He commanded their respect and always kept a stoic demeanor, but always claimed he hated the formalities.
I've never met another Prime. How long have you borne the matrix of leadership?
Never. I was trained by Optimus as a wartime Prime. We needed a second commander since the war was split on two fronts, Earth and Cybertron. But now tell me, how did you kill Unicron?
It was the same day I found the matrix of leadership. What's your status, Red Alert?
We've successfully entered the maws of the target. Does that mean we were eaten by Unicron?
Good. Our best chance at killing him is from the inside. We cannot allow him to reawaken from inside the Earth's core and destroy this planet.
I give him 18 hours before he'll be able to stop wrinkling his fingers and causing tsunamis in the Pacific. So there's no time to lose.
Exactly. We're on the clock, boys.
Red Alert!
Unicron's antibodies are preparing their defenses. We need to move quickly. It's too dark. Can't see a thing.
Who goes there?
I am Optimus. I've come to stop Unicron from rising and destroying the Earth.
You are not capable of defeating Unicron as you are.
I have to try. This world and all others are at stake.
I sense in you a strong spark, but your hope is weak.
The Autobots have always looked to me for leadership, and I'm failing them. Now, the fate of a planet is on my shoulders, and I fear I'll fail at that too.
But you persist anyway.
It's my duty to Earth and its people.
Then perhaps this will help you. If you are worthy, the power of the Matrix will light your darkest hour.
If this can kill Unicron, why haven't you done it?
I am not worthy. Take the Matrix of Leadership, connect with it, and raise it above your head. If the wisdom of the Primes grants you this power, not only will you kill Unicron, you will become the leader your Autobots need you to be.
Matrix of Leadership, please, see me worthy. And if not, at least, help me just this once. Help me save billions of lives.
That's intense.
It's weird. Ever since that moment, I've always felt guided towards the decisions I make. Like the Matrix helps clear my mind and path.
And here we are.
I know what we're after, but why are we at a transport ship factory?
Let's just say this factory used to be less than reputable.
Before the war, I collected black market antiques and treasures. The owner here used to be a client. One of the last things I sold him was an ancient signal receiver made by the original Primes that could ping the location of the Allspark.
Clearly, this client intended to use this device to locate and steal the Allspark. Its value would be immeasurable.
You're right. The Allspark was always hidden away by the government, so that the device was beyond valuable. Then the war started, and Prime yeeted the Allspark through a space bridge. I told him about the device, but we had to rush onto the Ark, and I guess he forgot about it.
And you never thought to bring it up again?
We were preoccupied with a civil war, and an apocalypse or two. Give me a break. It means Nemesis is less likely to know about it. Behold, our beacon to the Allspark.
With any luck, we'll be able to find the Allspark first, before it's too late.
I couldn't disagree more.
If you ask me, I couldn't care about who finds it first. It's all about who finds it last.
I wasn't aware that more Autobots followed us in.
Something doesn't seem right.
What?
Both Jetfire and Ultra Magnus are dead.
That's weird, because I feel more alive than I've ever been.
They're like me. They're from another universe.
Ding 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 ding! Bingo!
But where we from, the faction agendas were the opposite.
We're on Team Unicron!
Hand over the device, and we will grant you quick passage.
From life.
Rodimus, what are your orders?
Spring the trap early. If you value your lives, you'll stand down.
Hello, Autobots. You have something I want.
And you are in our way.
Scorponok, terrorize!
Scorponok.
With him alone, you're outgunned. But I brought a few friends anyhow. Hand over the device. Stay out of our way as we claim the Allspark and destroy this planet. And we will give you a chance to escape this planet.
Autobots, we fight to the last bot. If we can't survive this fight, we will make sure they have to work for their prize.
Optimus.
Have you chosen to resist?
No! We surrender!
What? We can't!
Trust me. Please. Springer. The device. Thank you. It's been an honor serving with you all.
You finally pushed your ego aside to see reason.
Now, let us go. You promised us a chance to escape.
I did, didn't I? Just one more thing. I need collateral should this device be a trick. And I think you'll do.
If it saves their lives, that's all I care about. I'm tired of trying to save this place and losing them in the process. Autobots, stand down.
Decepticons, we have what we came for. Return to base.
What are we doing?
The real plan Mainframe and Rodimus came up with. You weren't in the loop to help sell it.
Tell me what was so classified you couldn't tell me!
Rodimus Prime devised a plan to ensure the Decepticons would lose the race to the Allspark.
Knowing how bad they want the Allspark, he figured they'd come in force. He had me bring another beacon since no one else had seen it before.
Come on, Rodimus. Give me some credit. Do you really think I would believe this beacon would lead me to the Allspark?
You can always not believe it, and never find it.
Nemesis, I think we figured it out.
It's definitely difficult to activate. It could be owing to its antiquity. But luckily, I am quite brilliant.
The Sea of Rust. Is it possible when you threw the Allspark through the space bridge, a portal may have spat it out in the Sea of Rust to be lost to time?
If this is correct, we now know the location of the Allspark.
I gave him a beacon that pings a geocache in the Sea of Rust. A believable location as to why the Allspark was never found.
But, Rodimus?
Elected to sacrifice himself so you can lead us to the Allspark first. Ever since your arrival, he has expressed nothing but positive notes concerning you. Hopefully, after all that, this device is functional.
What is this? Where is this?
I will cross-reference with our star charts.
Hey boys, what did you haul today?
Retgar, your soccer ball is glowing.
Oh, it'll do that sometimes. Now tell me, what's your haul?
Does it normally blow a hole through your roof?
What? Oh no, how the hell am I going to pay to fix that?
Target acquired. The planet is Junkion, a world formed from amassed space junk at the center of a gravitational anomaly.
Then that's where we need to go. Junkion appears to be in one of the most farthest regions of space from here, and does not appear reachable via our space bridge.
Which means this arc needs to be made flight capable. Thankfully, with all of the extra hands on board, under my guidance, that could take only a few hours.
You got what you wanted. The Allspark is in your reach. So just get it over with.
Get what over with?
I know you didn't bring me here just for collateral.
It's your straight-to-the-point attitude that I've missed, Rodimus. Unicron still wants you as his fourth Herald. And I would like to renew our friendship.
I figured you'd turn me whether I like it or not. So I just have to ask, will I still be me?
I have wondered about this myself. Sometimes I do believe I am still Optimus. But then I see what I'm doing and maybe, sometimes, my actions aren't my own. But enough talk for now. Unicron calls for you. And he will show you the light.
What the hell?
I figured this place might be more suitable for you.
You know, you're not exactly what I expected.
The Heralds saw me in the form they needed to see. However, you I do not need to break. I want to talk.
A chat with Unicron. I must be special.
Your arrogance is unlike any I have experienced before. It's not that you assume you are superior to me, but rather that you consider yourself victorious over me.
You're absolutely right. I beat you. You've lost.
Explain.
Your Heralds are chasing the Allspark with the wrong tracker. Meanwhile, the Autobots have the real location of the Allspark and are making preparations to reach it. I had Mainframe wipe the location of the Ark from my memory banks, so you can't find it. You guys can't stop it.
I am impressed. You came here to draw my attention while my Heralds are preoccupied. That is why you claimed victory over me. You wanted to be here.
Checkmate, Unicron. Checkmate.
There is one flaw in your strategy. You are exactly where I want you to be. Any bot who can out-strategize me, even once, must be mine.
How long is he going to stand there like that?
Until Unicron is done, Zarak. His physical form is far from our current place, so he can only enter the mind during certain intervals of planetary rotations.
If I may be so bold as to ask, why have we not taken an Allspark from an alternative universe? Those seem like they might be easier to find.
Of all the relics in the universe, the Allspark is the most powerful, even creating both Primus and Unicron themselves. Bending space-time to move that kind of power across universes will result in cataclysmic consequences. Like the utter explosion of this known universe. So, yeah.
Good point. Stop asking stupid questions, Starscream!
How dare you?
I'm guessing I don't have a choice in all of this?
You think differently from the others. You have a choice. I do not need to force you. I believe you can be convinced.
Then show me. Not what you've promised the Heralds. Show me the past. Show me the beginning. I've heard from Nemesis your story of being our creator, and that Primus turned us against you. Well, I call that a load of crap. So prove it. Prove me wrong.
I had assumed you would make that request.
Upon your demise, Unicron, I shall take the one thing, the only thing you have created, and destroy it, washing away the last of you.
That was...
Primus, my brother, his true self. There is much I will teach you.
Teach me? So I'll still be me?
Yes, the previous Heralds are their original sparks. What I have done is show them my vision for your race, and dampen their moral inhibitors so that they won't be tainted by Primus's programmed idea of morality that he has instilled in your species.
The Ark is ready for takeoff.
Begin the launch sequence. The race to retrieve the Allspark has begun.
Do you want to hear the probability of our success?
No, because I know we'll get it. All it'll take is a little energon and a lot of luck.
With a little energon and a lot of luck? How stupid is he?
The sentiment is sickening. Good thing my comm frequency is still synced to the Ark.
With that, we can follow them and take the Allspark after they do all the hard work.
And make them fight for their lives as we do. I will leave your moral inhibitors intact. You have no attachment to Cybertron or Primus. You seem to only care for your friends.
I was manufactured on Earth and given life via spark splicing. My time on Cybertron was never positive or extensive.
And for that, I want you to look out for your friends. My followers will kill without remorse, as for most it is their nature. But with someone with a conscience leading them, there might not need to be bloodshed.
You want me to save everyone?
You will be the only one who knows my truth. The only one who can know my life is not eternal, but rather finite. That my life is nearing its end. I want you to save the race I have created and guide it down a path that does not lead to civil war upon a paradise world that I have prepared for you. I don't want you as my herald. I want you to become my successor, as Rodimus Unicronus. We will destroy every waking thing in our path to the Allspark, till all are one, till all are no more, ashes and dust.
I've always wanted to see the Velocitron Speedia 500 back home.
You aren't gonna blow me out in the dust this time. I'm tuned up and ready to leave you in the smoke.
It's not all about speed. You need skill to win, and you don't have any.
Have the other drivers been dealt with?
The other drivers have been run off the road or held up in accidents.
You know I want you all to report to me who you are, since you all sound the same.
Correct, sir. This is Hot Rod.
Thank you. Hot Rod, you and Stinger, summon the leaders to make way for my entrance. The rest of the Terracons, wait for the signal.
Don't think you Autobots can keep hogging first and second to yourselves.
Worried you'll come in third place? That is tradition.
Not this time. Get a load of the fresh meat.
Who are they? I don't recognize them.
Rookie racers. I saw them in the back at start.
They must be good for rookies if they made it up to the leaders pack.
Operation Velocity Prime, Phase 2, is a go. Affirmative.
Help me! They've killed other racers!
Hey, are you guys teaming? That's against the rules.
Did he say they've killed other racers? What are they doing?
What the slag?
Would you look at that? It's my first Speedia 500, and I've already taken the lead.
This is all over the race? The trophy is that important to you?
I believed that's how it was for all native Velocitronians. But you're not from here, are you? Autobot and Decepticon badges are a dead giveaway.
We relocated here.
After the humans in their Project Earthrise forced an exodus from Cybertron.
I do not know what Project Earthrise is, but I'd like to. First order of business, however, if bots from Cybertron came here, that means you had a ship. Where's that to be found?
The Velocitronians are a little crazy for racing. A lot of them stole parts to modify themselves to go faster or add new elements to tracks.
He's right. I'd be surprised if there's anything left of him at this point.
Wheelie!
You were useless and annoy me. And didn't you know the Autobots and Decepticons are at war again? Don't be friends.
We gave up fighting each other with a truce. Here, we're all just racing rivals.
Well, now you're mortal enemies who are to destroy one another.
What's this for?
No.
What?
He wants us to fight.
Fighting implies you both can survive. I want you to kill each other. With this sword. Or with bare fists.
We won't.
You dare defy Optimus Prime? Emperor of Destruction?
Optimus. Don't you remember me? It's me, Smokescreen.
I've never met a smokescreen worth tolerating as long as the brief time I have you. If you will not kill each other, I will kill you both.
Burnout? But why?
Because I don't want to die here. You sacrificed yourself?
Out of curiosity, Hot Rod. Does it hurt?
We Terracons cannot feel pain. Being trapped in these restricting vessels, and not part of the Master, is a greater burden than any wound or death. We do not even fear death, as technically we are not even living.
Interesting. I'll remember that. Regroup with the others, Stinger. I can handle this from here. though providing me a learning opportunity, that was still a fatal mistake.
Drive now!
Without those two goons of his, that bulky truck mode can't catch up to us.
We need to put the pedal to the metal. I don't know what his deal was, but that was not the Optimus Prime I know.
We better finish this race now.
The race? You're still worried about the race after what just happened?
Well, yeah. The crowd is not going to disperse until a winner crosses the finish line.
By Primus, you think he would kill all of the audience?
Where do you think he'll go when he's done killing us? Primus clearly lost his marbles. So yeah, I think he would murder an entire planet's population. Especially if they're all conveniently gathered in one location.
How's that possible?
There is no escaping me.
We gotta go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. If you can go faster, go!
If I leave you, he'll kill you. We need to stick together.
I'm only slowing you down. You need to cross that finish line and warn the crowds before he gets to them.
Or just try to race me. Don't end in second. We can do this.
Second place ain't so bad. Beats third place. It's up to you. Now go!
Mind your life.
Everybody run! Don't cheer, run!
What an unexpected turn of events! Out of 500 participants, the winner of the Velocitron Speedia 500 was a truck that came barreling down! How did you manage to overtake 499 rival racers?
You can say I dominated them.
Oh wow! This guy knows all about intensity! Well, as we award you the Speedia 500 trophy, it is customary of the victor to give a speech. Why don't you start by introducing yourself?
My name is...
Everyone, you need to run right now. This guy is a murderer. He murdered all of the other racers for sport, and he will continue to keep killing.
I didn't kill them. I dominated them.
I watched you murder Wheelie in cold blood.
Killing is explicitly forbidden in the race. Is this true?
Ladies and gentlemen of Velocitron, can I really be a murderer if all the racers are on their way now?
Second place is where you ended up, Smokescreen. Making up lies about the winner to try and disqualify him is beneath you.
As the remaining racers make their approach, allow me to say a few words. My name is Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime? The Optimus Prime? Folks, can you believe it? Optimus Prime won the Speedia 500! Is there anything this guy can't do?
There is one thing I can't do, and that's spare you.
No!
Leave him alive. I wanted a launch.
Why did you kill them? They did nothing wrong.
I killed them because I must learn the full power of this new body. I killed them because they existed in this universe. I killed them because I enjoy killing.
Why, Optimus? How did you change this much?
You really don't know, do you? All this time I thought you were ridding me, but you really don't know. I'm not the Optimus Prime you're familiar with. I've come from another universe.
Another universe?
I've come to claim revenge on a few bots, one of whom is your Optimus Prime. but he's a little different now, going by the name of Nemesis Prime. And I'm willing to bet he's just as sick and twisted as I am.
You're lying.
I do lie. I lie a lot. But not at this moment. When would I find the ships to get off this planet?
So you can keep killing? I won't have their energon on my hands by helping you.
You can tell me where the ships capable of space travel are housed. Or I can house my axe between the optics of every remaining innocent civilian on this planet that was lucky enough not to get tickets to this race. Do you want their energon in your hands? Or the energon of fallen Prime as sick as I am? Choose. Blakely.
There's a storage depot. Some of them are quite old, but there's bound to be one that works.
Thank you. You should know. I was never going to spare your people.
Wait!
Kill him. It took some time, and a lot of shopping around. But I do believe this rust bucket was the right choice. Onward to Cybertron.
Hull integrity at 42%. Crew hold completely destroyed. And one vocal processor, mine, destroyed again! What's the point of raising an army of undead warriors if they're all re-killed in their first engagement? Worthless! If only I had living subjects. Living soldiers who can think and desire to live.
Captain, we've crushed their shields and have managed to strike a critical blow to their engine stabilizers.
They're dead in the water.
What are your orders?
Hail them. Frequency Delta 7.
Frequency transmitted, and re-pinged back.
So, it looks like the captain is either dead or a sore loser. Scourge, lead a boarding party.
Captain, please, allow me to be on this boarding party as well.
You will not be rewarded with anything. Not after you and your blundering brother killed my last first officer.
But Thundertron, that was an accident. When Stormrain and I formed the dragon, it's hard to get a handle of.
Exactly why I will not have it, Draconicus. I will not lose another first officer, nor will I be questioned in my decision-making. Now am I not the captain?
I apologize, Captain.
I will assemble the crew.
It would seem that they are attempting to hail me. This is Captain Thundertron of the Starseeker Armada. You have crossed into our territory without paying the proper fees. For your transgression, I shall claim all your valuables and energon.
You like the sound of your own voice, don't you?
In all my cycles, I have never seen such a blatant lack of regard for one's own life. Do you know who I am?
Captain Thundertron of the Starseeker Armada. I heard you before. Honestly, before today, I had no clue of your existence. I'd wiped out the state of piracy so long ago that didn't even occur to me other universes would have let it fester.
Other universes? Clearly you are insane, so allow me to be blunt. I have dispatched a boarding party to your vessel. You will comply with any and all demands that party makes, or you will die. Do I make myself clear?
It is you who needs to understand. I will break you and your forces' will to resist my demands, and then I'll toss you into the vacuum of space to slowly fall into despair and stasis. I will take your ship. I will take your crew. I will take all that you hold dear. Have I made myself clear?
We don't know what's waiting for us on that ship. Be ready for anything.
Hopefully it'll be a real fight.
That line of thinking has led to your defeat in the past. Avoid it if possible.
I'm with him, though. I hope that someone is alive in there, and willing to die for whatever they're hauling.
We don't even know if they're hauling anything. Thundertron is an idiot and blindly sought out this fight with potentially nothing to gain.
You thinking about mutiny again?
It's been on my mind. Before he was killed, Cannonball told me it was the one thing Thundertron was afraid of, so he's paranoid and always looking for it. That's why he made me first officer after Cannonball died. He knows I'm smart enough to do it, and tried to buy my loyalty with authority.
I'd follow you.
I think you've got most of the crew backing you. Thundertron is an idiot who gets his feelings hurt and lashes out at crew and foe alike. That's not Captain material.
Captain?
I've just made contact with our captain. They intend to fight.
We'll give them one. Scourge out.
At least we get to kill these guys.
The ship's craftsmanship looks Velocitronian.
You don't see them flying around space too often.
Or battle-ready. These are not Velocitronians we are dealing with.
Here's a joke for you. 6 pirates boarded my ship.
Push him hard. We'll cover you.
Got it.
This is beginning to get interesting. Some real exercise for this new body.
He's just getting back up like our attacks were nothing.
Don't let up.
You dare destroy the Prime?
The Prime? Who are you?
I enjoyed that look of confusion when an inferior being meets a higher power. But you aren't afraid. No, In fact, you're angry. I can see it in your eyes. Is it me? Do I bring out this rage?
Thundertron, provoking this reckless fight and dragging me to the front of it, all because your ship drifted into a quadrant of space he deems as his.
I know a thing or two about the failings of a distant leadership like that. It led to my downfall, death, and ascension. I could kill you right now, easily. But you're like me. There's a revenge you need, and an opportunity that can be afforded to you to claim that revenge. One more move like that and you all die. Right now.
What opportunity? An opportunity to get revenge, that's what you said. What opportunity?
Join me. I will kill every living thing on my way to Thundertron. And then he's all yours.
Scourge, this is it. This is the chance for the mutiny. We are Thundertron's best warriors and couldn't put a dent in this guy.
Deal. But there's something else I want.
I'm not in the mood for negotiating, so this better be good.
I want my crew. I have their loyalty. If I lead you in, they will follow.
Turns out you are a good negotiator. Your crew, serving as my army.
Army?
Welcome to the Terracons. Scourge, my executioner.
Stand down.
Out of the way. We got business with Thundertron.
Scourge, you've been gone a while. I was beginning to think I'd have to find a new first officer. What is this?
Your first officer is mine now. You thought to disrupt my glorious revenge that somehow you, a pirate, could somehow hold some power over me? Your life, effective immediately, is over.
Thundertron, I hereby relieve you of your command.
A mutiny? You dare mutiny against me? I gave you everything.
And understandably, he's pissed you sent him to die. Get up. Face your death with honor.
You would kill me, Scourge?
I don't intend to. Because I don't have to. My revenge is I have taken your crew, your ship, your life belongs to Optimus Prime. I understand he made you a promise.
Indeed I did. If this space is your territory, let us see how you like spending the remainder of your life trapped in it.
Optimus Prime?
Optimus Prime, Emperor of Destruction.
Earlier you spoke of revenge you need, and I know you are not Optimus Prime.
Correct. To a degree. I am Optimus Prime, but not the Optimus Prime of this universe. I have crossed over from another universe to claim my revenge on the Decepticons, known as Galvatron and Nemesis Prime.
I've never heard of them.
You would know them by their original identities, Megatron and Optimus Prime.
Much has changed since my last visit to Cybertron, clearly.
I will have my revenge, destroying not only them but all they adore, just as they have done to me. And just as Unicron has bestowed me with power to do this, I will bestow you all with more power than you have ever dreamed of.
You can do this?
I can reanimate the dead as Terracons. You think I can't juice you up? Scourge, you will lead my Terracons through glorious genocide. I should warn though, This process could lead to the deaths of those who are not compatible with the surge of power.
Then those who survive will be all the stronger for it.
I am glad you feel that way. Otherwise, things may have been awkward.
So, to Cybertron then?
Yes, but it's a long way from here.
This ship can make that voyage faster than most in this galaxy.
To Cybertron then. Till all are one. Under my rule.
There's gotta be some. I need some fix it.
Need fix.
Hey there, pal. You in the market for a fix?
You got fix it?
Sure, I do. What's your name, friend?
My name is...
Actually, it's better we not exchange names. Why don't you step out of the light, and we can talk some business.
No! What the hell was that for?
Do you know how many times we've been forced to leave our homeworld? The number of exoduses we do is maddening. And what do we do when we come back? What do we do?
Get away from me!
Exactly! We get away from what we should be doing. Wearing a smile. Finding what makes you happy. Too many bots throw that away for cheap highs and fake smiles.
Why would you shoot me? I'm a fellow Decepticon.
I'm not a Decepticon or one of those prissy Autobots. Their war is merely the killing joke. Two sides fighting over nothing special and killing each other for no realistic reason. That's insanity. I'm here for reputation. Itacon deserves a better class of criminal, and I'm gonna give it to them. No more tweakers in the streets. That's what I'm gonna call you, by the way. No more tweakers in the streets. Tweak. Just killers and victims.
Oh, Primus.
Oh, that's a real joke. Haven't you heard? Primus doesn't like us so much, so he won't mind me doing my business. Now, how about we go and put a smile on your face? There we go! Was that so hard? Oh! This'll be fun! I crack myself up.
You are dying?
Like you, I am not eternal. My years finite. I feel my life fading. Before I die, I
need to claim my revenge and save the race I created from my brother.
Then why dampen the moral inhibitors? Why use the Decepticons? Why all the evil?
By nature, my existence is evil. I need to feed on energy found in a planet's core to survive. I, however, do not see myself as evil. Your race has been brainwashed to believe I am. By removing the moral inhibitors of Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Optimus Primal, the Heralds were able to bury Primus's programming from their minds and truly think for themselves. The Decepticons are already conditioned to have no morals. Primus's will bears no weight on them. They are simply loyal to power, which I have bestowed upon the Heralds, and upon you, I will bestow my full power.
You speak of Primus like he's the true evil.
Primus thrives on order and control. I thrive on chaos, which free will falls under. But aside from that, he is not unlike me. He needs to feed on energy as well. Something sinister in nature.
What does he feed on?
The same energy as me. Instead of planetary cores, he finds it in your sparks.
Rodimus Unicronus, what makes you so special that you're the boss of me?
Don't know. Unicron just saw something from me he didn't see in you.
He may have given you his name, made you his fourth herald and namesake, but you will always be the lesser prime to me.
Galvatron, shut up. No one cares what you think. Well, as for me, I for one am happy for you. Welcome back, old friend.
I finally understand why you did what you did. You had no choice. And I forgive you.
Get that sentimental garbage out of here. We have more pressing matters.
The Autobot ship is slowing its pace on approach to a planet.
What planet?
According to the star charts, it's a planet called Junkion.
I've heard of this Junkion. The surface is made of collected debris and bearing an odor so foul it could damage a processor. A toxic atmosphere to air breathers.
Well, I've heard the center mass of the planet is a fragment of a chunk missing from Cybertron. That its magnetism is what pulled and holds this world together.
We are touching down on Junkion.
Autobots, we've never seen this planet. We do not know if it's inhabited or what we're in for. Be ready and vigilant.
The landing site is clear. No enemy hostiles.
I've never seen so much trash in one place.
Correction. Trash is the place.
Ain't nothing trash here but you, off-worlders.
Did that junk heap just call us trash?
I'm not Junk Heap. Junk Heap is over there.
Hello.
Citizens of the Junk Planet, I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We are from Cybertron.
Oh, Cybertron. You hear that, Retgar?
Nice place. That Cybertron is.
You've been to Cybertron?
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh, brother.
May I speak to whoever is in charge?
Oh, well, wait. Oh, it's me, speaking.
I am not convinced he is in charge of anything.
Your voice is weird, and I don't like you.
Look, Retgar, is it? We're looking for an ancient relic from our homeworld. The Allspark.
Cybertron?
No, we're not looking for Cybertron, we're looking for the Allspark.
What's an Allspark?
They were like created by the Allspark, not travelers to here. They would not know what it is.
I think so as well. Does anyone have an image of what it looks like?
My soccer ball?
Cybertron's most ancient and powerful relic is being used as a ball for kicking around.
That makes me sicker than this filthy planet.
Where is it?
I don't know. I lost it this morning. I kicked it really hard, and it went away. Way out.
If I have to dig through trash.
I continue to remain unconvinced this is the leader of Junkion.
Mainframe, go get the tracking device from Springer.
Maybe someone should go with him.
No. We're about to be in trouble.
That's a Decepticon warship!
How did they find us?
I don't understand. Was Rodimus really not able to buy us any time at all?
It appears you're surprised to see us here.
Hand over the Allspark.
I'm afraid we can't. We don't have it.
Optimus, trust me. You need to stand down and make this easy.
Now I see how the Decepticons found us. You pinged our signal. You betrayed us!
Yes, he betrayed you. Big deal. It won't matter once you're dead.
Don't put words in my mouth. And no, I didn't betray you. I've just learned you're fighting the wrong fight, Optimus.
Enough of the sentiment! Whose side are you on? Mine or theirs?
Your side? Your side? I'm not on your side! You are on mine!
Unicron's disciple or not, I will not hesitate to kill you.
I hold his life in more value than I hold yours. Try it, and you'll be dead before you take the first step.
You would pull a gun on one of our own? Rodimus is clearly a friend of the enemy.
Autobots, get to the Ark. If what I think is about to happen plays out, this will be our chance to find the Allspark.
Why are you taking me away? I just got here.
Stand down, Nemesis.
No, you stand down.
I don't take orders from blatant traitors.
I am the first Unicronus, and you will obey!
Galvatron.
You idiot! We're this close, and you choose now to do the most Megatron thing? We don't have time for this! Unicron is nearly...
Nearly what?
Dead. Dead. He's dying.
How could that be possible?
He's reached the end of his lifespan. I'm not his disciple. I'm to be his successor. One Unicronus to the Heralds, just as Primus to his Primes. I'm trying to do the right thing and save us all from Primus, just as Unicron asked of me.
Well, why didn't he tell us this? Why only you? I mean, I was the first Herald. Why wouldn't he tell me?
You've all spent extensive time on Cybertron. He needed to reprogram you all to get past Primus's control, but I was brought online on Earth. I've only spent a handful of years on Cybertron. He didn't need to reprogram me. My only attachment was to my friends, so he showed me the truth instead. He doesn't have much longer. And worse, is Primus is waking up to erase the last reminders of Unicron. His creations. Us.
Why would Primus do that?
He feeds on our sparks. As much as he hates us, we're his meal. He enlarged the population of our planet and instilled in us varying beliefs designed to drive us to war. We kill each other, and our sparks become part of Primus. Our wars have kept him fat and happy for far too long. Optimus, I will show us paradise. I've seen it. It's real, the future Unicron promises.
I cannot accept this. No. I refuse to accept it.
We shouldn't be here, Primal.
If you cannot see the value of this meeting, then you are too short-sighted. Open your eyes and listen. Primus has said Unicron is a being of unimaginable destructive power, with no rhyme or reason. He is chaos incarnate, and yet he would speak with us.
You brought the others whom you trust?
For the record, I trust all of my fellow Primes, but these are the ones I felt would be the most open-minded to this meeting. Vector Prime, Megatronus Prime, and Optimus Prime.
Flanking me from all sides. Smart.
Speak your peace, demon.
We are here to discuss the odd behavior of our creator. We all have seen it.
What odd behavior?
Does Primus have any strange obsessions outside of his hate for me? Tasks he regularly demands of you that must be completed without fail?
Ever since our creation, he has been hell-bent on having us find new worlds, rich with energon.
Where then you harvest their planetary cores for their energy? Where does the energy go?
To help us spread the reach of Primus's will. That is the purpose for which we were made.
Correct. But you merely feed his insatiable hunger.
So assume you are telling the truth, that Primus, our creator, is a being of destruction disguised as benevolent. What would you suggest we do?
Kill him?
He mocks us.
No, Megatronus. I understand why he sought to speak to us.
You do?
Unicron wishes to bargain with us. He wants something, but knows he must exchange something in return.
Optimus, how do you know?
Simple, Prima. Based on his words. If he and Primus are alike, then this is what Primus would do.
I like you, Optimus Prime. You? I would have you as mine. There is something that I believe may be mutually beneficial to us all. Something Primus would never allow, but help us all. I wish to create extensions of myself, just as you are to Primus. They will be in your image, but free of his tampering, free thinking, chaotic in their nature, to live atop Primus. And you will protect them.
And what would you give us in return?
The power to kill a destructive planetary god. Myself, or my brother. Behold, the Matrix. Whoever wields it will hold the power to lead the weak, or darkness itself.
You would give us a way to kill you.
Unnecessary sacrifice. My creations will live upon Primus. And should he kill them, as I know he will desire, there will be your proof, and you will turn the power of the Matrix onto Primus. You must protect them not only from themselves, but also from him. You will be forced to continue their existence and be caught up in their struggles, leaving him distracted from my feeding. But you will be able to kill me in our inevitable battle.
An even trade?
You can't seriously be considering this.
I am, brother. If this should pass, I will bear the burden of this Matrix, should it be a trick. And upon the day Unicron is driven away, I will choose to reincarnate, to live amongst this new race. I would like to help foster their growth as one of them.
Good choice. The Matrix will unlock your mind to more free thought. Treat it as wisdom, and use it to see the truth Primus would hide from you. Guide your fellow Primes and my creations to be free of his control.
Optimus, are you sure about this? To accept this deal means Primus will not be focused on Unicron's feeding.
Prima, the Matrix leadership is both a gift and a burden. One that may be necessary. Unicron has not lied once since this meeting began. Perhaps we should not keep our optics solely focused on this one deity.
Neither Primus nor Unicron is good nor evil. Even Optimus saw that in a past life, which is why he accepted the deal. They drove Unicron into the darkest regions, and when he came back, he made sure to lay claim over Optimus and the Matrix. Primus created you, Megatron, to rival Optimus and drive our race to war. Unicron sought the Decepticons out now, only because they're the ones sick enough to go along with a genocide to kill Primus. But that's wrong too. With Unicron's power, I will see the two united, and see Primus die. Unicron will not live much longer, and to be honest, that's good. I'm tired of being under their thumbs. I'm tired of playing their games, and now we can change things. We can make that difference.
After all this time, I see now. Unicron is just as weak as you.
What are you saying? He only ever hears what he wants to hear.
I want to trust you. I really do. But what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
You need to think about your next words very carefully.
You want careful thought? Here's careful thought for you!
With Unicron's life force fading, so is his programming. While in appearance the Heralds will look the same, however they're reverting back personality-wise.
I'll be me again? Gross.
But worse off, Galvatron will revert back to Megatron's regular tyrant self.
Now I'm pissed! Bring me the Allspark, and I may be willing to end your lives painlessly.
Okay, that does sound more like Megatron now you mention it.
Galvatron will have to be stopped before he flies completely off the rails.
I will recur Primal. You two must draw his attention.
Should be easy to manage.
Can I trust you both not to shoot me in the back?
I brought you to this universe to replace me in case I was taken. I still believe I made the right decision. I am not your enemy. New body, new color scheme, new last name, same Rodimus.
Works for me, kid.
If I'm actually reverting back, I'm gonna be flooded with a lot of regrets. The last thing I'll need is one more.
I hope your regular Optimus self isn't as big of a jackass as you are.
Great. We're all on the same page. Just wonderful. What's happening? Unicron's power is fading. We are reverting back to our pre-Unicron selves. So now we're helping the Autobots? At the very least, we're doing our best not to die. Get fragged.
Oh, that sounds absolutely delightful. Good talk, asshole.
I'm starting to like this new Optimus.
I think I've got this for now. What the hell?
Galvatron shot me. This is my payback, not yours.
I liked you better when you were angry and didn't speak, asshole.
Stop calling me asshole. Let him take this one for now.
What does this do?
Don't touch that.
What about this?
Definitely not that.
Maybe you should listen to the weird voice bot.
This is gonna drive me crazy.
Everyone, enough talking! Outside is the battle for the fate of Cybertron and our future. We should be preparing for our moment to join.
Get off of him!
Why am I remembering that? It was an act. I was acting. I am Nemesis Prime. was an act. Did part of me want it to be real? Did I want to be him again?
How is he getting stronger?
Megatron's willpower is returning to him. Megatron's conviction alone is practically unrivaled, except by him.
Prepare to meet your end at the hands of Megatron.
I am Optimus Prime.
Did he just...
I'm gonna punch it!
Wait, what?
The Autobots have unleashed their super weapon!
What did you do, mainframe?
My liege, we saw the Autobot ship transform. What has happened?
We have been deceived and betrayed. Unicron is not all-powerful, but frail and dying. Instead of choosing me as the successor to his power, he gave it to Rodimus, who wants to make peace with the Autobots as if they can see reason. I will not kneel before the Lesser Prime, and I will not have peace. We will end the Autobots, the Heralds, Rodimus, even Unicron if I have to. I will take that power and lead us towards something greater than the paradise that was promised to us. I will have universal conquest.
With you to the end, Galvatron.
No. Today the war will end once and for all. And the one to win it will be Megatron.
That fool! Contact Asset Eris!
What's this? Shockwave is contacting me. He never makes contact anymore.
Eris, do you read me?
I read you, Shockwave. What has happened?
As I had hypothesized, the Heralds of Unicron turned against one another. They will now likely destroy one another along with all of us in the process.
Not my precious Tarn.
Do not let your illogical affections of the leader of the Decepticon Justice Division distract you from the point of this contact.
You don't expect to survive, do you?
The survival of myself, nor any of the Decepticons or Autobots, is not probable. As my most valued and reliable creation, I trust you to understand it is time to initiate Eris Protocol.
The Emergency Reform of Influential Sphere Protocol. I am tasked with rebuilding the Decepticons' infrastructure and sphere of influence in the event of the untimely demise of Decepticon High Command, including yourself.
Correct. I have provided you with nearly everything you need to rebuild in our absence. The one piece you will require that I do not currently possess will be the remote backup of my core consciousness, so that you can rebuild me and I can lead the Decepticons. I am uploading it to my network now. The backup drive can only be accessed at its hidden location on the planet Paradron. It is a peaceful, energon-rich planet. Several pacifist Autobots fled there early in the war and set up a colony there. Recover this. Begin constructing me a new body, and rebuild the Decepticons so that we may experience true, unrivaled Decepticon greatness and authority.
Setting course for Paradron. Those filthy pacifists won't know what hit them.
No, no, no! This is all wrong!
Those blasts will rip the Ark apart!
Mainframe, fight back!
Is that Rodimus?
Who cares? I'm gonna punch them really hard. Time to die.
Oh, we're going down.
It's a good thing we're on a planet made of junk. There's bound to be spare parts.
The Titan is heading this way.
Decepticons, evacuate the Nemesis! Ensure Scorponok is offloaded and ready to activate.
I'm going to crush them.
Our ship!
I shall even the odds.
Not yet. I want all Decepticons to target its knees and force it back to vehicle mode. We need a ship, and Scorponok will tear it apart.
Right you are, Lord.
All Decepticons, open fire! Storm the ship!
We can't let them take the Ark!
Nemesis, doesn't all of this seem familiar? It's just like...
The day Megatron was defeated when he began his siege on the Ark. History really does repeat itself.
Galvatron will go to the bridge to assume command of the vessel, but we can turn the hallways into a death trap for them, just like before.
If we are gonna pull this off, we need to work together. Can I trust you?
I will give it all that I have.
Autobots, Nemesis Prime, Nemesis Primal, and Rodimus Unicronus are allies. They will take command to repel the siege on the Ark.
What about you?
I will recover the Allspark. I'm not sure whether it's Unicron or Primus that needs to be stopped, but I do know Galvatron can't be allowed to have the Ark, and you two have experience in thwarting him in that regard.
I will not fail you, or the Autobots. You have my word.
Huh? I can see why you looked up to this guy so much.
I'll patch you both into the comm frequency.
Incoming transmission.
Mainframe, broadcast this ship wide.
You look like crap.
That's not important right now.
Autobots, Rodimus has become the successor to Unicron himself. As a side effect, Unicron's programming in me has begun to fade. I can see now that there must be a balance between the light and the dark. And under Unicron's persuasion, that balance was broken. A good bot, and possibly my closest friend, has become a vessel for a deity's power, and needs Primal and I to help ensure that balance is restored. I know that does not excuse the atrocities we have committed against you, and that I have no right to ask this of you. But my Autobots, will you follow me one last time?
Halt! Oh! Hither your steps, cretin! We of the filth don't take too kindly to y'all clean folk mucking around here and trying to gentrify this trash!
Whoa! Whoa! Wait, what? I'm just looking for something special that was lost.
This is yonder place where all lost things become found. The name's Thunder Road. I was once a rust dweller on Cybertron when I was viciously mauled by some randoms. So I nabbed a ship and crashed down on the biggest trash pile I could find. Does that help you any?
What the heck? No, I'm not looking for a backstory. I'm looking for the Allspark. Have you seen it?
Oh, I got the big man on this trash. What coronation? Ain't no coronation. Aha! You can't have it! I'm gonna coat it in a beautiful, stinking mud and make it all kinds of filthy!
You know what? I don't have time for this. In my universe, you have what we call rust madness. You are 1 day away from spraying chrome paint to your mouth. Oh yeah, this is definitely giving off an Allspark vibe.
Do you know what you've done? I starved a pack of rabid dogs just over yonder trash pile. They're gonna gobble me up like a Sunday brunch.
Oh, you're still alive?
Not for long. Ha! They've caught your scent. Oh, never mind. Unfortunately, they've caught mine and my bloody body. Well, I reckon this is the end. Oh!
Yeah. Sorry.
Breach their defenses!
It appears they have an operational shield generator.
So, what? We should give up?
You heard it here first, folks. Starscream here thinks we should give up.
Shush! What do you, with all your brilliance, suggest?
Overloading the shields generator with enough force could cause it to overheat, cause a catastrophic failure.
Then go get Scorponok and do that.
I want it noted for the record that Starscream said the Decepticons need me for their success. This day has its joys after all.
Why do you encourage him, Starscream?
I didn't say that at all.
I don't care as Starscream refers to Zurak as the most essential Decepticon. These Decepticons aren't moving fast enough for my liking. Motivate them!
Get in this ship, or end up like this guy.
I believe they are properly motivated.
We're in. Decepticons, attack!
We can't hold them all back! When is this plan supposed to start?
It starts with me. This is the happiest moment of my life.
Focus all fire on that Autobot.
This is the worst moment of my life.
Get out of here!
Let the slaughter begin!
Not today, Galvatron.
Today it is Galvatron that is slaughtered.
Kill them! Kill them all!
I may actually allow myself to feel pleasure from murdering you for a second time.
Shockwave, no!
We need to keep the killing to a minimum. Every spark that becomes one with the Allspark feeds Primus.
Got it. No fun. Done.
Megatron.
You understand, don't you, Optimus?
Without Unicron's influence in my mind, I can see he had good intentions and wanted to do right by our race before he died. But in doing so, he went about it all wrong, and instead of accepting that, you're choosing an even worse path to follow.
I mean, to be fair, you're a psychopath who killed half our race.
I know that this is your way of taking back control of your life. This is how I take back my life, by stopping you.
You do get it. Good. It is time we bring our war and our race to its end. I choose to end this saga my way.
Hopefully I'm not too late. Huh. I don't remember a moon there.
I'll never stop!
So be it.
They're not stopping. They're never going to stop.
And now, my old friend, you die.
Whoa! I've got the Allspark!
Give it to me!
You'll have to pry it from my lifeless husk!
Decepticons, target Optimus Prime! Kill him, and make it agonizing!
Enough!
You are a fool, Galvatron! You thought you could rival the power of Unicron, and it will cost you your life!
Is that?
It's Unicron.
I did not imbue you with my power so you could act like an animal. You promised me you would stop the killing. Control your rage and do that. Or kill yourself so I might find a better Unicronus. I stand before you now, pleading with you to cease the bloodshed. All you are doing is feeding the enemy. You have made Primus too strong for me to fight. You have ensured I will not fulfill my only goal of destroying him. Why should I ever listen to you? You are frail and weak. Because Primus has reawakened. He sensed the Allspark. He will seek to reclaim it and use it to create sparks to feed himself. I don't care if as a race you decide to annihilate one another. Just don't feed my brother as you do. He must die, and then you can kill as you please.
I've killed a Unicron before, so what's to stop me from going 2 for 2 right now?
You killed a universal variant of me. We Unicrons all possess a hive mind, so I am familiar with you. You killed a Unicron, who existed as the core of the planet Earth, and in turn the Earth died as a result. But you blamed it on your war to hide your biggest success was your greatest failing. Kill me now, and you will be responsible for the doom of the Transformers of this universe as well. How many more lives must you claim before you are satisfied?
Is this really you?
An extension of myself. If you wish to see me in my true form, merely look outside.
Unicron is outside! Please don't let him eat my home! Please!
Allow me the chance to tell you, I despise weakness. Yours has been revealed. I refuse to accept my race's creator being a weakling. I will destroy you and everything you've built. It is better to burn it all to cinders. I'm done.
Does this mean Megatron has quit the Decepticons? And Shockwave is dead? But that would mean that I, Starscream, am the new leader of the Decepticons!
No!
I've killed a Starscream in the past. Keep talking and I'll repeat that, because you are way more annoying than he ever was.
Oh yes, please, Starscream. Tell us every detail of every dream you've ever had. And make it long and use lots of words, please.
You said Primus is coming?
It's already here.
What is Cybertron doing here?
Perhaps Unicron wasn't lying about Primus.
He wasn't. I say let Unicron and Primus destroy one another.
Megatron.
What?
I've heard your words. Now, you will hear my proposition. Reignite the fires of war as only Megatron could. Return the Allspark to me, and I will make you the most powerful Prime to ever live.
I am completely free of Unicron's influence. I am truly Megatron once more.
Give the Autobots no mercy. Show Cybertron the greatest war it has ever seen and eliminate the Autobot filth once and for all.
He sensed the Allspark. He will seek to reclaim it and use it to create sparks to feed himself. No, I won't. I'm done with it all. Unicron is already dying, and so should you. All I need do is wait for you to starve.
He is dying already? Then what use do I have for insubordination like yours?
What have you done to me?
I shall consume your spark. Kill Unicron once and for all, and take the Allspark for myself. I shall rebirth your race without that chaotic free will, and restart the cycle of feeding, or as you call it, life and death. My hunger is killing me, and I refuse to starve.
That was quick. Arriving at Paradron, the planet of pacifists. Planet of pacifists. What a bold-faced lie. That's gonna be a problem. More importantly, where are the people? Why was my ship shot down on a planet of pacifists? By Primus. What happened here? Something is wrong here.
You'd be right. Have you come to terrorize us as well, Decepticon?
I have come in search of salvation for the Decepticons in our darkest hour. We are on the verge of extinction, and located here is something that can help us rebuild.
A weapon?
Scientific equipment, actually.
Ah, you have come seeking something from Shockwave's laboratory.
You know of his lab?
We discovered it long ago. We wanted nothing to do with it, but knew if we tampered with it, Shockwave might be tempted to unleash the horrors inside upon us.
Believe me, I'm one of Shockwave's experiments, and I can tell you some of the crime scenes here are scarier.
Come with me. These streets aren't safe.
What?
You do realize you were shot down, yes?
Of course, I'm not stupid.
Then have you thought about how and why a colony of war deserters might shoot down a craft?
Insanity. You all killed each other too.
Not one of us has killed on this planet, let alone raise a hand towards one another. But had we might not have been wiped out to the brink of extinction.
Your planet has been occupied?
By a traveler. He also seeks the contents of Shockwave's laboratory.
Unacceptable. No one but I may lay claim to what is in the lab. Where is the lab?
I am leading you towards there now. Perhaps you can save those of us who have survived from this destroyer.
I am not here to play hero for a bunch of cowards. You were weak, and the weak will always be dominated by the strong. Your culling was inevitable.
I couldn't agree more.
This is it.
It's out in the open.
We presumed the intent was to hide it in plain sight.
What is this?
Did you really think I would lead a Decepticon into Shockwave's lab? Did you assume that because we were pacifists that we would allow a Decepticon to reclaim a weapon that would kill countless Autobots? It's funny how being faced against a destructive force can remind you of your warrior nature.
Slag. I guess I'll have to dirty my hands with your energon, Autobot Skylinks.
That mask you wear, it resembles Tarn of the DJD.
Shockwave constructed me to be a powerful warrior, and in my eyes there are not many who can rival Tarn. His strength and charisma is what I aspire towards.
Ah, a fangirl, and nothing more.
I am fond of power, and you will pay for your insults. I've grown tired of this fight. You bore me. Even killing you wouldn't change that. Just tell me where the lab is, and I'll let you go.
The lab is in this building. I can remotely deactivate the traps. Just take what you came for, and leave, if you can.
What is that supposed to mean?
There is still the stranger who came for this lab. That much still is true. There is a power he is after. And if you think he is not presently watching us, you'd be wrong.
You did well, Skylynx. As promised, the remaining half of your planet's population shall be released and spared. Pleasure doing business.
Who do you think you are?
Someone who has laid claim to this laboratory, but lacked the codes to access any of its technology.
Nemesis Prime? I thought you were leading the hunt for the Allspark.
Ah, so we've met Nemesis. And I suppose Galvatron as well.
Not in person. I'm an asset of Shockwave. Call sign Eris.
Well, Lady Eris. Despite a similar face, I am not Nemesis Prime. However, he is on my list of people to kill. You see, this lab is outfitted with a way to reach the infamous scientist Shockwave. Now I suspect a Decepticon of his importance will be kept close to Galvatron almost always. So if I reverse trace Shockwave's signal from this, I find Galvatron. Problem is, I didn't have the proper clearance codes until you came around.
You think I would just give you access to that information? I came here on behalf of my creator, Shockwave, and the great mission he placed upon me, and I will not fail him.
You are but one bot, as am I, but the difference between us is alone you struggled against the might of Skylynx. Well, I have not only halved the number of lives on this planet, but also decimated the population count of Velocitron from millions to somewhere in the range of 11 or 12 left. Clearly, you're inexperienced as a warrior, and I'm a seasoned killer. Give me what I want, and I may be so inclined to allow you into my ranks. Your great mission is folly in the face of my agenda. Don't make this hard, and comply.
I would die before I accept defeat to you.
My voice? Why is it always the throat you bots go for? I love your fire. You remind me of Alita 1 before she abandoned me for Megatron, that is. Do you know what became of her? I melted her down, turned her from a solid mass to a liquid puddle. Is that the fate you want for yourself?
You are Nemesis.
I am Optimus Prime, but from another universe. Imbued with the powers of Unicron, I have come to destroy everything your race has built, which unfortunately includes you. Any final words? I didn't notice this while we were fighting, but God, you're beautiful. I bet Shockwave didn't appreciate you like he should have.
You think I'm beautiful?
Yes. And among that, I've always had an eye for potential. And you've got it. I'll make you a new offer. A better one. I want you to join my faction and experience real power. Currently, you play the role of a subordinate to a subordinate, not even allowed to meet their master's master. In my universe, I have built an empire. I intend to do so again. Here. Join me as my Empress of the Terracons.
The Terracons? Your Empress?
Our Terracon forces are dwindled down to a few, as it would seem the power I bestow upon them can be volatile when not compatible. But those that are have become stronger than ever before. Join me at my side, Empress Eris.
Never have I needed something and not known until hearing it. I will accept the honor and power of serving by your side as Empress. my Emperor. Let us lead these Terrorcons to newfound glory.
Revenge first. Find me, Shockwave.
I've linked into the Teletrans system. Shockwave's backup has activated, but I cannot trace his signal.
Why not?
It's odd. Even if he has perished, his body should still have the tracer signal linked to all of his laboratories.
What if there's no tracer signal because there's no trace left of his body?
That would prove problematic. And with the chase for the Allspark off of Cybertron, they could literally be anywhere else in space.
Not on Cybertron. Where then?
I wasn't included, obviously, so I don't know. But I do know Shockwave was researching the existence of something that could ease your search.
I'm listening.
Have you ever heard of a transwarp key?
No.
A transwarp key is a device that could open a portal, not unlike a space bridge, to any energon-rich planet. There are only 2 of them in the universe. Shockwave had developed a way to track them down but abandoned the project. Which means he would have sent the prototype away from any intrusive scientific minds until he decided to revisit the project.
And wherever Nemesis and Galvatron go, it'll have to be an energy-rich planet. Eris, my beautiful Empress Eris. I knew there was something special about you. Your mind is sharp. You'll make an excellent Terrorcon. If you survive the process.
The process?
I will imbue your body with my power. The power Unicron bestowed upon me to destabilize the balance of this universe. I started with a crew of 25. Only 4 survived. And boy, I sure hope you do as well. To see the days where all are one. Under my rule.
He killed Megatron. So I am, without question, officially in command.
That's what you're most concerned about?
Primus, where Megatron failed to see your brilliance, I do not relate. Let's make a deal.
Primus is here, but he's not doing anything.
He is not inactive, exactly as I am. He will seek an emissary for the ground fight. Then he will take on his fight.
An emissary? He'll go to Galvatron. He's so disconnected from his own convictions right now, which makes him the logical choice.
Decepticon contact!
I'm not sure how you Autobots process these things, but currently our homeworld is floating outside. It killed Galvatron, Megatron who cares a Tron, and I am totally freaking out! Furthermore, we're getting reports from our people on the planet's surface that there are tremors down there. I mean, what the hell is going on?
If you're here, then Starscream is in charge.
And then there's the matter of our new leader yelling up to Primus to strike a bargain. And some of us with a brain module feel like that's really not a good idea. Especially after hearing how he wants us all to kill each other.
Starscream is what?
Did you hear me? Grant me the power of a Prime, and I will bring Cybertron the war you crave.
Arise, Starscream, my chosen. This form and all its power shall be yours. Bring me the Allspark, and I shall bestow you not only with more power, but the title of a Prime.
I shall see it done, mighty Primus. Looks like we're back fighting for the future of Cybertron once more. If Primus needs sparks to survive, he can have the old spark. And for us, will come an Autobot-free utopia on our own homeworld.
Our best bet to defeating Starscream is to lure him back into the Ark.
Starscream may be a special kind of stupid, but he's not tried the same plan twice kind of stupid.
What if we make it too good to resist?
Well, what did you have in mind then?
Primus wants the Allspark, we know that much. And that's what he'll send Starscream to get.
He'll likely promise something like being made a Prime to motivate him.
Exactly. But what's the likelihood Starscream will want something more than a title? Say, a crowning jewel to his newfound title?
The Matrix of Leadership.
I've heard yours is transformed into the Darkspark, which means mine is the only Matrix of Leadership in this universe.
He doesn't know you have it, though.
Don't worry. I'll yell loud enough to make sure he knows.
I will guard him. He can't go alone.
Now we just have to be ready. Wait, where's Unicron?
He was just here.
Minions of the Prime. The time has come to claim the Allspark and restore Cybertron to the world it should be. In the name of our glorious Primus.
I've heard Primus is kind of a dick! Just like you!
How dare you!
And if we're all talking about minions of the Prime, then you all serve me because you're not a Prime. Not without the one thing that proves you're worthy.
The Matrix of Leadership. But that was corrupted into the Darkspark.
Nemesis Prime's was. I brought mine from my universe, making it the Matrix here.
You're bluffing.
Remember my name and remember it well, Starscream. I am Optimus Prime, the last Prime. You are nothing but a pretender.
Get the Matrix. Bring it to me, along with his head.
Waspinator is happy you died while he gets to live!
Whoops. I was aiming for Starscream.
We better run.
They flew off. Oh, scrap. How are we going to get off this planet?
Good question, pal. How are you going to get off Junkion?
Why are we taking off? What about the plan to lure them in?
We are receiving thousands of distress signals from Cybertron. These are bots who will be killed by Primus transforming if we don't get them off-world now.
Then we make saving them our priority. We can worry about petty fights later.
Wait, what?
To all who can reach me, I will evacuate as many as I can, regardless of faction.
You listen to me right now. I don't care if you refuse to be saved with the Autobots. Get on that ship or die.
The Decepticons aren't listening to us!
I think Galvatron may have sent a message out that we have betrayed him. Or something to that effect. This is Galvatron we're talking about here.
So if we're going to save them, we need a Decepticon they'll listen to.
No, please, Rodimus. Not Brawl. Anyone but Brawl.
What? No, not him. Never Brawl. Brawl's dead, thankfully. Where'd you even pull Brawl from?
Attention all Decepticons! You will board this Ark and you will like it!
Why should anyone listen to you?
I was hoping someone would ask. With Galvatron's demise and in the absence of any other authority figures and/or rivals, I, Zarak, am now leader of the Decepticons.
In that case, no, I am.
Get on the ship or I will activate Scorponok and crush you!
Oh, fine, no need for threats. Don't understand why you had to be so mean about it, asshole.
Alas, not everyone can wildly declare their right to rule like Starscream.
Well, may he rest in peace. Or not. I don't really care. It's no longer the inner mechanisms at work. Primus will begin to take shape in robot mode soon.
Optimus, we're out of time! Launch the Ark!
Jump across!
I can't. I'm the Unicronus. It's my job to kill Primus and restore chaotic free will. The perfect chaos.
Let Unicron deal with this. He got us into this. He can get us out.
He can't. His lifespan is at its end. He's going to die here, and he knows it. I have to bear the weight.
Like I will ever let that happen.
Nemesis, where's Rodimus? We just lost him on the scanners.
Lead our people away from the battle. I will join Rodimus and destroy Primus once and for all.
Did he just jump down?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks that way.
Screw it.
I am not jumping down there. No way. No, thank you.
I have dreamt of this day for what felt like an eternity, but feared it would never come.
You feared you'd never see me again.
I feared you would die before I could kill you with my own hands. But thankfully, you set your own demise in motion. I am grateful, mighty destroyer.
My surviving this battle is not expected. I accept that outcome. However, I will not accept death without consuming your spark first, Great Creator.
Let us not waste any more of your little remaining time.
I've always wondered what a battle between two planet-sized robots would look like.
I imagine very slow given their size, mass, and overall holy slap.
Good show of force, brother, but not good enough. Shall finally be rid of you, and chaos will be replaced by order.
I don't care about your order. I made them to be a thorn in your side. Chaos, and nothing more. Your order cannot exist so long as they do.
You truly do not care for your creations. On that, we are alike. I will reform the Primes, and they will conquer all to satisfy my hunger. Just as they were intended to before you corrupted the mission and poisoned their minds.
I showed them a truth you can't handle. You and I are the same. No matter how hard you may try to claim otherwise, no matter what lengths you will go to erase the truth, our only difference is in our desire for order and chaos. You want to be loved and worshipped as a deity, but you are a destroyer like me.
Unless you can kill me soon, your truth will never be known. I will rule over all. My power shall be unchecked, unrivaled.
You are wrong in that regard.
Nothing left. You cannot stop me.
I have chosen a successor to my chaos. One whose spark has inherited my life force.
I see.
Brother, I may have failed to kill you, but through my successor, the first Unicronus, my legacy of chaos shall not end with me. What will be more chaotic than a being with my power, hell-bent on freedom from under our thumbs? Through his victory, my revenge against my hated rival shall be fulfilled. Go now, face him, and meet your end.
I never hated you, brother. Just all that you existed for. But if you choose to pass on your hate to another, then I shall crush them too. All who challenge me shall meet their end. All shall end. Surrender the Allspark, and I may yet end your lives painlessly.
Mainframe, prepare evasive maneuvers!
The core of Cybertron itself. It is deeper than I could have ever imagined.
And lying before us is the heart of Primus, his very spark, his essence, his all-around evilness. Ah, it's beautiful.
Die already, bastard!
I was wondering where you were. My brother told me so much about you. Right before I killed him.
Who is that?
It's a manifestation of Primus himself.
Yes. Optimus has seen me take the form of others before. My brother was too vain to take any form but his own. Though, if you do not prefer this form, I could take on one you are perhaps more familiar with.
Maybe you'd like to fight me, Optimus Primal. After all, we were two halves of the same spark, and when you allowed Unicron to infect your spark, You ended any chance I had of coming back. In a sense, you've already killed me once before.
He can take the forms of those who have become one with the Allspark. One with him. Just remember not to hold back. They are not the Fallen, just a pretender.
All this strength in a monkey is what your spark settled on becoming. Till all are one with me.
You little one. No.
You never even questioned what happened to me all this time. Would you like to know what became of my body? I was melted down to a puddle by the Rainmakers.
Elita, I'm so sorry.
I can't find anyone you care about. For all your friends, you don't have too many that are part of me.
Because I die for my friends, not the other way around.
Vile. You are the sole inheritor of my brother's life force, which means if I kill you, then he is truly gone for good. There's that strength, but I can make you stronger. I can purify your spark. A form and strength worthy of a prime. The first maximal to become a prime. The optimal Optimus, if you will.
I feel incredible.
And most importantly, you feel the warmth of my light.
I do. I feel redeemed.
Good, for you have been given a chance to earn redemption. You have been chosen to be the strongest of all the primes, burdened with the task of slaying the Unicronus. The fallen Maximals and Predacons whom you've slain are watching you at this moment. Make them proud, and end these dark days. Avenge them.
You wanted to divide us.
You were always my favorite prime, and then you fell from grace. You betrayed me.
It's time to end this, Primus!
What are you doing here?
Primus is crushing the Ark out there. They don't have much time and I won't sit back and do nothing.
He's in your head. Let me force him out so you can think for yourself.
Big monkey. I thought they were friends. What happened to him?
Primus has taken a hold of his mind and spark, even giving him power to rival any of the original 13 primes.
Shouldn't Rodimus be stronger having Unicron's actual power?
Well, what good is a tool that you don't know how to properly use?
I guess that's true. Well, we need to do something fast, or else everyone is going to die. What about the Matrix? It was originally pitched as a way to kill a planet-sized deity, and right there is Primus' spark.
Well, when I had the Matrix, all I could do was put Unicron to sleep, and it killed me in the process. But now it's the Darkspark, a Matrix of Chaos.
Exactly. Yours is now a Matrix of Chaos. Mine is still the Matrix of Leadership. Combined, they have the powers of order and chaos.
The very makeup of Primus and Unicron themselves. Rodimus, buy us some time!
Will destroy me!
Good!
If I die, what happens to the well of all sparks? What happens to all the sparks that have become part of me? They will cease to exist if I cease. My one last failsafe.
Give it everything you've got!
Stop!
Wait, what did he say?
Why did you do that? We had him!
If Primus dies, the Well of Allsparks will cease to exist, along with all who inhabit it.
Everyone who has ever died would have been wiped from existence by Primus.
So, Primal, are you...
back to normal? I already was. Primus gave me my own self back. I chose to fight alongside him, and I would do so again. But perhaps, if the only option to preserve our people is to put Primus to sleep, and live alongside the Unicronus, then this may have been the best course of action.
So, are we cool then?
In a sense. I get where you've been coming from now. You were given a large endowment of power to fill a role, but instead, you're more worried about saving our people than fulfilling it. We're cool, but I won't worship you.
Good. I may have the power of a deity, but I'm not one.
So Primus is just going to lie dormant? How long is that gonna last? A few months? A few million years?
Not long. Which is why I need to move him somewhere he can't harm any of you ever again. And then I will need to relocate and redirect the Well of Allsparks to its own dimensional realm. Separate from Primus' spark.
So, about this paradise?
It's a fledgling world just outside the Milky Way galaxy. Debris from destroyed worlds and asteroids that clustered and amassed into a new one. It reminds me a lot of Earth. It's got mountain ranges, forests, bodies of water, and land prime for the development of civilizations. Mainframe, I'm giving you a heading. Direct your course this way until you reach a small green planet with planetary rings. I've given Nemesis the coordinates, so you'll know when you get there.
A small world? Won't we have a population control issue?
This planet is still growing. One of the perks of its location is that it is in the dead center of a cosmic energy horde. This planet's core feeds on it, and continues to expand the mass and size of this world. You have nearly 22 million more years until it reaches full size.
Wait, are you not coming?
No. Someone has to stay here to protect what remains, until I can find a way to separate the Well of Allsparks from Primus, or forge a new one and transfer all the sparks to it. And I can't do that anywhere but here.
What do we do with the Allspark? Will it begin to create new sparks?
The Allspark? Leave that with me. I think I'm gonna try to make it so the sparks return to the Allspark, like a symbiotic relationship. It gives us life, and we return to it.
Well, it's not a terrible idea.
Do you have a better one?
Sure you're not coming, kid? Once we leave, you're stuck here.
I'll get him into planet mode and move him somewhere far from you. Better get going, Optimus Prime. We were never close, and you've been an asshole as long as I've known you. Goodbye, Optimus Primal.
May we never cross paths again, asshole.
Well then I can stay behind with you. They've got one Optimus Prime. They don't need another one, especially not one who's betrayed them.
Then don't be another Optimus Prime. No matter what you do, your time as Nemesis won't go away. Redeem that name so it can be said in the same sentence as Optimus.
I remember the day when you came online. How green you were. You've grown far wiser than I anticipated upon first meeting you.
I had a good teacher. Goodbye, Nemesis Prime.
Incoming transmission from Junkion.
Attention, Autobots. I, Starscream, the undeniable leader of the Decepticons, would like a ride on your ark?
Ignored! Bye-bye, Starscream.
I thought Rodimus said this planet was small, but growing.
Well, he was seeing it through Unicron's memories, and to Unicron, it probably looked small.
Attention, all Cybertronians out there among the cosmos. Cybertron is no longer a welcome home. We have established a new refuge on a planet we are calling Haven.
This planet is rich with energon and can sustain us all and more. Its environments are ideal for all kinds of bots. It does not matter if you are Autobot, Decepticon, Maximal, Predacon, Neutral, or anything in between. All Cybertronians are welcome.
But with that said, if you come to this world with hostile intent,
we will end you.
We're alone. You can drop the act now.
So can you. You told them you were going to save the Well of Allsparks by linking it to the Allspark itself. But we both know you could do that in 5 minutes. Why would you lie to your friends?
Because if they knew how long it would take, they would have pushed for me to join them. And I would have. But I don't need them around to see what comes next.
You're going to murder me, aren't you?
In cold blood. You're trapped in stasis lock, so you can't resist. But after you were locked, I'd have had to kill them to see my mission through.
Now I see why my brother chose you. You two think alike. Too alike. He didn't change you.
two halves of one whole. He's torturing me. Every second I let you live, he's torturing me. He's ripping me apart from inside my own spark. Truly, he is evil to the core. Just like you. And will not rest until you are terminated.
I should warn you. Killing me will not come without consequences.
Whatever it is, this is my purpose. After that, then I can be free of him.
I need to end this.
Then you have made your choice. But you shall learn. Karma is a bitch.
A transwarp key. The power to open a portal to any energon-rich world. As I suspected, another transwarp key. It has to be how each could travel a vast distance in planet mode. You'll know what this is, Prime, and what to do with it.
Attention, all Cybertronians out there among the cosmos. Cybertron is no longer a welcome home. We have established a new refuge on a planet we are calling Haven.
Whoa! It can't be. A transwarp key. There were only a few ever to exist, and far fewer remain.
I'm leaving a message for you through the Allspark. The Allspark is ready, and now you have a transwarp key. It's too dangerous to leave around, so guard it with care. I will continue the search for our lost people and relics. Keep them safe.
Goodbye, Rodimus. And good luck.
Planet we are calling Haven.
This planet is rich with energon, and can sustain us all and more. Its environments are ideal for all kinds of bots. It does not matter if you are Autobot, Decepticon, Maximal, Predacon, Neutral, or anything in between. All Cybertronians are welcome.
But with that said, if you come to this world with hostile intent, we will end you.
It's him. Nemesis Prime. Scourge, ready the Terracons. We're going to this haven.